Hi there, welcome to Oracle Fusion training session. I am Vikas Hanna from Quicksoft. In today's session, we are going to talk about what Oracle Functional Setup Manager or FSM can do for you. In my previous session, I had shared some high level overview of the information, but in today's session, I'll give you some more details so you get better understanding of Functional Setup Manager. So what Oracle FSM can do for you? FSM provides you a framework for rapid and efficient planning and implementation of your project. It allows you an administration so you can easily manage what all steps you need to do. It gives you all the steps which you need to understand your implementation requirements. You can configure Fusion application as per your requirements, identifying what offering and options you want to enable. At every stage of the project, depending upon the setup status which you update on FSM, you get complete visibility of all necessary steps which you need to follow via the task list. Once you have completed all the steps of setups in certain instance, if you want to migrate from one environment to another environment, for example, from CRP to UAT, you can easily export from CRP environment and then import it into UAT environment and you get all the setups immediately available. If the setup tasks are too long, you can assign some of your tasks to your team members and they can work on those independently and keep updating the status on FSM. You are able to generate reports to understand what is the overall project status, what each team member to whom you assign a task, at what stage they are, how much they have completed, how much it's spending. So in a nutshell, FSM gives you complete control of identifying what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and who is going to do it, and who has done how much. So it provides a complete framework so you can manage your implementation successfully. In order to create the implementation project, go to setup and maintenance on your homepage. And then go to task list and choose manage implementation projects. System will show you all the projects which has been created previously. In this example, we are going to create a new project. Go to actions and click on create. Default information will be populated automatically. You can go and change as required. I will say QS Finance 01. You can assign to the person if you want to. By default, it will show you your name. You can put the start date. Let's keep everything as default and click on next. Now this is the point where you need to identify which offering you want to implement. For example, if I'm going to implement financials, I'll go to financials. I'll click on include. When you include, it will expand all necessary options automatically. I want supply invoice processing. I want expenses. I want fixed assets. In a customer invoice processing, I also want that. Whenever you click on anything which has a child options, it will automatically expand it so that you can choose whether you want that option or you do not want that option. I want collection, I want revenue management, I want intercompany, and I want budgetary control and encumbrance accounting. And I also want financial business intelligence analytics. I want all this in between. That's all I think which I need for my financial setup. So once I'm done, I'm happy with this. I can click on save and open project. System will create the project as given by you and it will also include all the necessary tasks which you need to do to implement these financials. Let me show you all the tasks system has created for you. Expand financials. So these are all the list of tasks which are required there. So if you say start, that means there are some mandatory steps which you need to follow. I can click on this and then again there are a lot of tasks inside there. So you can choose what all needs to be done. So this is just a brief example of how you can create a project. For example, if there is a certain task which you want to assign to somebody, you can click the task. In this example, let's say for expense, I want to assign it to somebody. I can click on this and say assign task. Then I choose the person name, set the due date and everything. This will be assigned to a person who can work on it. When I assign a task to somebody, that does not mean I cannot work on it. The only thing it allows you, if I allow that person to independently do the task, I can manage and implement. Yeah. So this is the list of all the tasks under financial project. So in this example, I've shown you how to create an implementation project, how to select offering and options. Yeah. And once you select offering and options, it will give you all the tasks which you need to do. You can just follow step by step, all the mandatory ones first, and then you will be able to implement that module successfully. Yeah. I hope it gives you clarity about what implementation project is. Yeah. In our future videos, I'll show you how to use each and every task given here and do the necessary setups. Thank you very much for your time.